Time for more news rants. Anyway, here's one on school bus safety.
Police officers across the island following school buses today.
Yeah, they're looking for drivers who don't stop when those buses have their red lights flashing. News 12's transportation reporter Drew Scott went along with one officer.
Watch this video carefully as Operation Safe Stop goes into effect. See the school bus with its red lights flashing? The white SUV zooms past, not even slowing down, according to veteran Suffolk police officer Phil Bazanka.
I see your driver's license and registration, please.
We questioned the driver and asked her if she knew she passed a stopped school bus.
Yes, I was aware of it, but I'm from Germany and we don't have that law there.
Police officers...
She's from Germany and doesn't have that law there. While that all may be true, that does not make her exempt from the law here. What part of this don't you understand? You abide by the laws in the country that you're in. It's that simple. So I guess if I went to Germany and I actually stopped when there was a school bus, I'd get a ticket. Because they don't have that law there, I wouldn't be exempt.
Tell us during this Operation Safe Stop Day that 50,000 drivers across the state pass those flashing red lights of school buses every day.
It's a death hazard. These people are driving past school buses that are stopped with little kids that really don't have a sense of whether or not they should be running in either direction.
At long...
Okay. Not knowing which way to run or to look both ways before crossing the street is directly a result of bad parenting. I was always taught, don't run into the street. Yeah, but Mommy, Daddy, there's no cars. There could be one when you run. Yeah, well, I'll hear it first. No, you won't. That's right. Did I ever get killed? Did I ever run into the street like that? Not that I can ever remember, and I'm perfectly fine. Gee, I wonder why.
Middle school, special ed students in 6th and 7th grades performed a school bus safety skit. Watching were a dozen or so Suffolk police officers and deputy sheriffs. The kids urged drivers to slow down when they see the school bus red lights and...
Stop is written in all capitals. Just so we know.
As soon as you see those stop signs pop up from the school bus, they have to stop. And there's been so many incidences, and you'll see today that people are ignoring that.
The penalties for not stopping for a school bus with its red lights flashing, up to $400 fine, 5 points on your license, and the possibility of up to 6 months in jail.
If the reason you didn't stop was because you were busy texting while you were driving and not paying attention, your license should be fucking revoked on the spot. That's what I have to say about it.
Quorum, Drew Scott, News 12, Long Island.
Operation Safe Stop is collecting information on all those tickets issued today, and those numbers will be released tomorrow.
I don't know what part about a big red sign that says stop, especially one that has alternating flashing lights on it, which sometimes are LED, so it's a big bright flash and another big bright flash, and not that kind of wishy-washy old school, you know, switching back and forth kind of thing that we used to have with the incandescents. Now they have LEDs on them, and sometimes even strobes. What part of this don't you understand? It's very simple. Standard driving hasn't changed in many, many years. And we all had to read a book on it or take an online course or something like that. In fact, back when I started driving, there was the driver's manual on diskette. And that worked on a computer that had 320 by 200 resolution at 256 colors. Just to show that. And they were able to display stop signs and traffic lights and all kinds of stuff like that. If it says stop, you stop. It's that simple. Yeah, I hate the fucking buses too. I hate that because I know the delinquent fucking kids that come off these buses that go to their parents that are too busy on Facebook to even wave to the goddamn bus driver like it used to be back in the days of Leave It to Beaver are going to go in and have to have a timeout after they slightly misbehave and all kinds of other bad parenting bullshit that they have now. Bad parenting, leaves us with bad kids. These bad kids are going to grow up and be the same ones that are going to run red lights and stop signs and all that stuff because their microcosm, their little world on their phone is more important than the actual world around them. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. We got a bunch more to do here.